In this problem, we are asked to determine whether two lines are parallel, perpendicular, the same lines, or none of the above. We can automatically eliminate option D because lines cannot be both parallel and perpendicular. In order to solve this problem, we can find the equation of the lines given our ordered pair. Let's look at our first ordered pair. We have a line that passes through -3, 9 and -6, -7. If we want to find the equation of this line in the form of y equals m, our slope, times x, plus b, which is our y-intercept, we could first find the slope of the line that passes through our 2 points. We recall that slope is equal to the change in y over the change in x, or a rise over a run. The change in y is given by taking our y2 value and subtracting it from y1, and dividing by that change in x, which is x2 minus x1. We can call -6, -7 our x2 and y2 values, and -3, 9 as our x1, y1 values. Therefore, our rise, or our change in y, is given by -7 minus 9, the difference in our y values. Our change in x would therefore be -6 minus a -3, or our change in our x values. Therefore, our slope is equal to -16 all over a -3, which gives us a positive 16/3. This tells us that as x increases by 3, our y values increase by 16. Now we can find the equation of our line. We know that we have y is equal to 16/3, our slope, times x plus b. We know this equation needs to satisfy the point x equal to -3, y equal to 9. Therefore, we can substitute x into -3 and y is equal to 9 in order to solve for b, or our y-intercept. So 9 is equal to 16/3 times -3 plus b. When we do this, we see that -16/3 times a -3 is equal to a -16. Therefore, we have 9 is equal to a -16 plus b. In order to solve for b, we would add 16 to both sides, telling us that our y value of our y-intercept, or b, is equal to 9 plus 16, or 25. This gives us an equation for the line that passes through the ordered pair -3, 9 and -6, 7 is given by the equation y is equal to 16/3 x plus 25. In order to determine if those lines are parallel, perpendicular, the same line, or none of the above, we now have to find the equation of the line that passes through the second ordered pair. Let's look at those second ordered pair. We have the ordered pair 6, -4 and 3, -20. Again, in order to find the equation of this line, y equal to mx plus b, we first must find the slope, and our slope is our change in y over our change in x. To find our slope, we therefore can say we have a -20 minus a -4 all over our change in x, which is given by 3 minus 6. Our slope is then -20 plus 4, which is a -16, all over 3 minus 6, or a -3. Again, we find that our slope is equal to a positive 16/3. This gives us a little bit more information. Since we have the same slope for our first line and our second line, we have two choices. And our two choices are either the lines are parallel, meaning they have the same slope but a different y-intercept, or those lines happen to be the same lines, which means they have the same slope and the same y-intercept. So in order to determine if our answer is A or C, we will have to find the y-intercept for this second line. Again, we have y is equal to 16/3 times x plus b, and we need to find b, which is our y-coordinate of our y-intercept. We know that this equation must satisfy our 2 points. Therefore, it must satisfy both 6, -4 and 3, -20. Let's try to find b using our point 3, -20. When I plug in or substitute in y equal to -20, that will occur when x is equal to a positive 3. And I can use this to solve for b. 16/3 times 3 is just 16, so I have a -20 is equal to 16 plus b. Subtracting 16 from both sides tells me that b is equal to a -36. This tells me that the equation of the line that passes through the point 6, -4 and 3, -20 is given by the equation y is equal to 16/3 x minus 36. So now we can investigate. We have our first line that passes through the point -3, 9 and -6, -7 is given by the equation y is equal to 16/3 x plus 25. We know our slope is 16/3 and our y-intercept is the point 0, 25. In our second line that passes through the point 6, -4 and 3, -20, we have an equation represented by y is equal to 16/3 x minus 36, which has the same slope of 16/3, but passes through the point 0, -36. This means that they're not the same line, but since they have the same slope, we know that those lines must be parallel.